Yo, what's up, YouTube? How are you guys? Fist, Laupi, top promoter, I see you. How's it going? Let's do this. Okay, let me start doing the queue. I already see a few of you in there. Losing Lucid first. Then we've got Amarildo. Yo, Fist, I see you on both sides, man. How are you tonight? Maybe it is that it doesn't work in Nigeria, or maybe it's just a little bit confusing at the start. It could be either way, man. What's up, Cam? I see you, man. How are you? Evening, Mart. Welcome, bro. Thanks for tuning in early and being with me. We're technically 1 minute still early to the start of the stream. That's how I like it. I feel like everything's set up nicely and we're ready to go on both platforms. I'm all good, man. Thanks for asking, Cam. Just a reminder for you guys on the TikTok side that the same stream right now is running on YouTube with much better picture quality and much better sound quality, which is of importance because it's a music review. And also you can see the queue on the screen if you join the YouTube side. So I would appreciate it if you come over there so I don't have to read the queue constantly. You can see it huge on the screen. What audio speakers are the white ones, please? These are the Yamaha HS8s, bro. You want to make you make music and you need to buy some? Well, do your research. Don't just buy it because you see it on the screen. They are nice and they're in a good price range, but obviously go to music shop, do your research, see what takes your fancy. I had these for like 5-6 years now. YouTube, how's it going? Laupi, I see you, man. Marts, talk to me. Are we enjoying the new layout on the YouTube side? Yeah, bro. The sound quality is massively different. I wouldn't lie to you, man. Why would I lie? You might get M audios. I've never had that or been to a studio that used them, so I can't really give you feedback on the M audio. But on the ones that I've used in this price range, I will have to go for the Adams. Adam TV8s or TV7s will do you better than the Yamahas, in my opinion. So check them out. The intro, I just did it tonight. I did the intro tonight. You just sent me something? Yes, I just put you in the queue, bro. Graviland. Cam, yes, I do. We do beats, we do instrumental music or full on with vocal music. Whatever you guys do at whatever stage that it is, I'm gonna listen to it and try to help you. If it doesn't need any help and it sounds banging, then that's what I'm gonna tell you. Ash, what's up, bro? Do I use a sub with my studio monitors? I do have a 10-inch sub here on the bottom, but I only use it with my 5-inch speakers. With my 8s, I don't really need them. They do give me the range that I want to hear. So I would say more and more, less and less. So basically, the more days I go forward in my life, the less I use the sub. Bro, I would love to review your flip. Make sure you send it to the email so you go in the queue. And also, one more time, if you want to have a much better sound quality and see your name in the queue and know what's happening, join on the YouTube side. We're running this parallel stream. We're doing it on both sides right now. Bro, I made you moderator, Fist. I was doing the moderators. You, Fortnox, and the chatbot are the moderators. By the way, we do have a chat bot right now on YouTube. You can see the commands by just doing exclamation mark commands. Try it out, see if it works. Let me try it out myself, right? Maybe it does. There we go, it works. So yeah, you do have that available on the YouTube side. That's one of the other cool things you can do on YouTube. People who are on the stream on TikTok, if you want to have some engagement tools in the chat bots and use a bunch of cool things that I've set up for the YouTube stream, just go ahead over there. Dasha Lux, I hope I said it correctly, bro. Shout out to you and thank you for coming into the stream. I see you, man. Sigma, I just got your submission, putting you in the queue right now. Make sure, if you do want to see the queue, make sure to join the YouTube side. I did create an intro and outro video and also like a break video in case we need to take a break in between the streams. Rarely happens, but I do have now those 3 videos available. So this is how the break video looked like, just for the demonstration point. Guys, as soon as I get 10 tracks in the queue, we're gonna start. Right now we have 4 and it keeps on coming. So we've been only live for less than 10 minutes. We still have some time. And then you switch back, YouTube people, and you come back to see my face. How's it going, TikTok? Who's in the chat? Let me know if I have reviewed your music before, if you had the chat before. If not, just introduce yourself. Let me know what type of music you make. Are you an artist, producer, or all in one? What is going on with you? Barbara, I just got your submission. I'm going to put it under the name Crank Dad, because I think that's your artist name. So Crank Dad is the 5th in the queue. Ernest, I would love to review your music. Is that yours or is that something that you want to hear? Because I can't play copyrighted music. We're also live on YouTube and I just can't. Everything that you hear in the background are my stuff. Original stuff that I've done or the beats I've made. If it's yours, send it to my email, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to review your music, but I need to go off of a queue. So just send it to my email. You can find it in my link in bio or on the sticker above my head. Also, you can come to YouTube side and you can see it in the description and see your name on the queue and everything that goes on over there. She's not a side piece. She's my day one. Look at that. YouTube, did you see what I did in the chat? Did you see that or not? Marts, thank you, bro. I've been good, Sigma. I've been good. We've been trying the dual streams and it's been going well. I'm happy to just have a little bit more control over my stream on the YouTube side. I can show you more stuff. I can give you the sound quality your music deserves, and I just simply can't do that on TikTok, which is a shame. In position, we might change places. Traviland, that's super kind of you, bro. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. I do try. Ain't a damn thing change, we just stay strong. She's not a side piece, she's my day one. Call her my main squeeze, she's the same one. Now all 14 playing on the station. Ain't a damn thing change, we just stay strong. Zarkos, I got you. I put your name as Crank Dad. I can change that to Zarkos if you want. That was your slot in the queue, number 5. Yo, Analogy, welcome, bro. It's been a while. How are you? Good to see you, man. By the cow they got creaming, rose I stay scheming. Sometimes the daydreaming got me stuck in reality. Girl, you got reasons, haters that got treasons. Earth has got seasons, tonight she wants to party. Friends are not. The TikTok family is all about comedy and not music. I think it's the TikTok app that's about comedy and not music. It used to be only music and then the comedy took over. But I do want to provide something that is of value to you guys on these lives. So like if you're hearing the sound super shit and any like all the feedback I give on mixing and quality of sound just goes out the window because you can't hear it. That's what I don't want. Sigma, I already have you in the queue. I already have you in the queue, bro. Just one more time, if you do want to see your name and know what's happening, come to the YouTube side. That's where you can see the screen with everything that you need to know about the live. You send me AI track. If you have problems, don't play it because I tested it today. For me, just AI. So wait, If it's not released, man, it's fine. If it's not released and it's not someone who's gonna come do claims and shit, that's fine. Carmi Stern or Carmi, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I just got your submission. Let me put you in the queue. Also, let me know which side are you on. Drop me a message in the. Oh, is that you, Ernest? Okay, cool. I got you, bro. You're in the queue. Hop onto the other side if you want to see your name on the queue. So Kylan actually goes before you because I didn't see his email, and then is Ernest. AJ, what's up, bro? You turned up early tonight. Good to see you, man. How many tracks do we need to start? We need 3 more tracks to start tonight's reviews, and we're gonna go until 11:30 UK time. I dedicated the last half an hour to question and answers. In case there are no questions and you just want to keep going with the music and we have music in the queue, that's what we'll do. But I wanted to put that slot for you guys to ask or suggest or whatever it is that you want to do. That half an hour at the end of the thing. I mean, for that. Yo, Joey, I see you. Shakawi, wow. Ernest, got you, bro. I see you. Kylan, I got you as well. What's up, guys? How's it going, Joey, Kylan? Yeah, man, it's fine. The AI generated. It would be cool to listen to it and see what is made. I'm excited. Tomash, what's up, man? Welcome. One more time for the TikTok side. We are running this stream at the same time on YouTube as well. You can see the queue on the screen. Much better sound quality, stereo sound quality, much better picture quality, and a lot of other things that goes on the YouTube side. Most people are over there, so if you see the stream is quiet on TikTok, that's why. Everybody are on the YouTube side having a chat, hanging out with each other, and we're gonna start the reviews in literally a couple minutes. I need 3 more tracks to get to that 10 mark. Just working on the beat and you think you got a good cadence for it, that sounds brilliant, man. Is it the one that we made last night together? If you have anything that you want me to listen to, you want the chat to listen to, obviously I've heard it, but definitely send it over if you want something to be played on the stream, so you can get some feedback from others as well. Guys, if that little stream elements chat comes in YouTube, that's what I set up, so hopefully that's not gonna bother you. It's just gonna take some pressure off of me to keep saying that. I finally found a way. I see you guys joining on TikTok, and you probably see it's quiet. You're wondering why? Because everybody are on the YouTube side. Just join me on the other side. You won't regret it. Yeah, man, for sure. If the track if you feel like the arrangement is repetitive, just like export around 2 minutes of it so we can hear the idea. Export to the part that you feel like there is some variety going on. 3 more tracks and we'll start tonight's reviews. We still have a fair amount of time to go through stuff. It's crazy how AI gives you the MIDI stems, mix and master waves, MP3 in 7 seconds. Man, AI is doing crazy stuff. Like every single thing that I want to do, that I need to do for my tutorials, for my streams, for music, whatever it is that you want to do, there is an AI for it nowadays. You just need to have the patience, go through different ones, pick the best one for you, and just get the most out of it instead of moaning about it, I would say. In terms of AI, a lot of people moan that it's taking your jobs and stuff. It's gonna do it anyway, so you might as well take advantage of it. Welcome from Indonesia. Good to have you, bro. How are you tonight? Can anyone mix and master for free? There were some guys who were offering mix and masters for free, but Some of them really talented and just looking for work. Some of them they may be on their starting phase. So it's a give and take. You may get a fantastic result from them, but also you may be one of the people who's paving the path in their way of learning. Bear that in mind. But if anyone to MMV, can you mix and master my stuff for free? Bro, as you can see, I stream 5 days a week. I keep making videos for TikTok and YouTube. I also work one-on-one with students. And I also have my own music to make. I literally have 2 hours at the end of my night free for myself. I simply cannot afford at this point in my life to do a lot of charity and free work. This is kind of my giving back to the community thing. I don't charge for music reviews. I don't charge for being on the screen and all that. So like this is me giving my time 5 days a week for free to you guys. Just maybe I can help a little bit with how you can improve your mixes, how you can improve your productions. Whatever I know, I will share on these streams. So on your side, what you can do is simply just ask me questions so I can answer it if there is a question. I don't know what else I can tell you, Kylan. I know you're kidding, bro, but it's worth explaining. TikTok, 8 people who are on there. I see you. I'm reading the chat, but the most of the chat that I'm answering and you guys can hear me is coming from the YouTube side. So don't be left behind. Come over, have a chat with the rest of the guys, and enjoy a much better quality of the stream. I know, Kylan. I know you do. And your stuff's quite high quality. Your birthday is on May 26th, and you want to release this song on my birthday? Wait, are you talking on behalf of Losing Lucid, or are you talking on behalf of yourself, man? It's a bit confusing now. Junie, I just got your submission. You're in the queue. You're the 9th person. We need one more track to start the reviews. Let's make it happen by the end of this background music that I'm playing, just a beat. Let's make it happen by the end of that. One more track and we get going. You just changed let me see what Joey said. You changed the drums in the beginnings a bit, and that... Okay, yeah, I'll feel you, man. That's fine. In this world, free stuff is like fairy dust. You can find some free stuff that works. Nah, man, the music that you hear right now is just background music that I've made. And as soon as we hit that 10th track in the queue, we're gonna start. Yep, that duplicate doesn't count, Junie. That's a duplicate. Where are you, by the way? Are you on the TikTok side or on the YouTube side? Show yourself. Who's that? There we go. That's the 10th track. Ashley. Perfect. Oh, you're on TikTok side. It's alright, man. If we do run out of music at some point, which is rare, and we have more time, I'm gonna play duplicates. But for now, we keep going with the new people who send their first submissions. I just moved Sigma from here to YouTube. Bro, anybody else who wants to follow Sigma to the YouTube side, you won't regret it. Go ahead over there and you will see for yourself why I keep saying sound quality is much better over there. Okay, let's get started. The first track is by Losing Lucid. It's called Tremble. Let's see what it's been up to.
Your hand inside of mine. Is this what heaven
Is someone on Discord at all? I can join you on Discord if you want to hop on the audio, bro.
A new feeling comes up, it's a surprise. Will you put your hand underneath?
There you go. Join me on Studio A if you want to have a chat with me on the stream on Discord.
Before you, it was teardrops.
Ernest, I got your duplicate, man.
It's been too long. I didn't mean to leave you all alone. If I could have found you by that phone, then forever I'd
Yo, Joey, I hear you.
find
Turn up your volume a little bit.
with you. I'm struggling to keep my head straight. The wall is
Also, on top of
filling
music,
up
you're gonna be a little bit muffled, so just bear that in mind. I can't hear you on top of music as much.
Okay, that's good. Can you hear me?
It's a little bit better, but still, because of the music, super quiet.
Wow, it's so delayed, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. The delay is crazy.
Makes me tremble. That's why I know we're meant to
Let me
fall.
try. Maybe from PC is going
Who said that we have to be perfect? We're only human.
This is like,
We are sick.
this is the OG TikTok music, the music that worked so well on TikTok, at least a couple of years ago. Super dark, perfect for like sad videos, for narcissistic videos, you know? Like there's a whole category of TikTok, they call it Narc Talk, and it's all about narcissists. That's the music it gets played over there. Asal, I see you, welcome to the stream.
Didn't I should hold on for too long?
It is beautiful, Junie, I know. This is Losing Lucid on all platforms.
Played hard strings in one strum.
Wow, still the
Wanna
same.
see where we go on.
Barely hearing you, but turning off won't work, bro. It's just the
So
music.
basically what I said, bro, is I try to see if on the PC the delay is the same. But yeah, it's the same, so...
It is. No, it is.
crazy.
Everybody tried it. Trust me. The delay between you hearing me from YouTube is different to
Yeah,
what you're gonna
me
hear in
talking,
Discord.
exactly, yeah.
Bring on heaven, there's no how you bring every song that I wanna
I think I think Losing Lucid definitely found his way, man. He found his sweet spot for the vocal mix. He found his sweet spot for the production. His stuff are really coming on better and better and better every time. I lost count of how many tracks of his I listened to.
Definitely.
For you as an introverted person, this song is just amazing. Great job. That's a really good feedback you got in there, bro. I think it's just the general vibe, bro, and instead of talking about a really like minor mixing stuff that doesn't even matter at this point, I think in general he's done a great job and he's sounding super cool. So instead of chatting shit, I'm just gonna do the
I would cry rivers over this. Sounds good.
some standing ovation, different ones to what you usually hear. What are you saying, Joey?
I said if I would be a girl, I would cry rivers over this. It was sick.
If you were a girl, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm not in it, so.
I can't tell based on your voice, man. Too close.
Jesus, bro, this is crazy. I don't know what's happening with my mic.
Nah, man, I'm joking. Your mark is fine. Your mark is clear. Welcome back, top promoter. Okay. I hope that you heard that and you weren't gone when I was saying all that I said about the track. But let's move on to Vista's track. We know what we have cooking. So basically, I'm just going to read what he said in the email. This is not my creation. I made this track using only AI just to test the power of the new generation. It took AI only 7 seconds to create this one, from creation to mix and master. And it's crazy
Wow.
how technology is going. So let's see how technology is being treating us. It's called fire. Fire! How much to submit a song is free, bro. If you want to skip the queue, that's £5 per skip, but the original queue is free. Look at that. AI made that. Welcome, Robbie, by the way. Good to have you here. Bro, that's the chord progression for that 21 Pilots song. Wait. Elliot, I did get your submission. Was that you, Cam?
Well, that's mad, bro. I'm just hearing it now in it because of the delay. But that's an AI song. Wow,
Yes, it is.
That's mad.
It is.
That's
And it is mad.
Because
like-
it makes you think about your values as a producer or an artist, bro. That's crazy.
It does make you question it, and what makes me question myself is the fact that the low end is clean.
Yeah, that's insane.
Elliot, I got your submission, bro. You are in the queue right now. If you do want to see the queue, hear your song in stereo, and in general hang out with more people, just come to the YouTube side. Everybody are over there. TikTok is a bit quiet because I'm just moving people from here to over there to the YouTube side. So please do yourself a favor and come on the YouTube side. This is solid. This is crazy, man. Crazy how AI can create this in 7 seconds.
Nah, bro, this is madness.
This is madness, indeed.
And how long did it take for the AI to create this?
7 seconds.
What the fuck?
Make sure you keep that microphone close, like you just did now. You sound good when it's close.
Okay, alright, man.
You might just start letting AI mix your stuff. I don't know. I actually haven't started with mixing it.
Yo, I don't know, bro. That's crazy, you know, because imagine if an AI can do something like that. Wow, the possibilities are endless, isn't it?
Yes, it's gonna be better, and it's gonna get better and better as time goes by. People learn to train AI in different ways to do different jobs, and the experts gonna start training AIs who like they will put their own experience into the AI, and then it's just gonna get crazier and crazier. At some point, I don't have to do much anymore.
Yeah, it's either gonna be crazy fucking expensive or everybody's gonna do it.
Yeah. Is there anybody else on Discord chatting? No, because I hear some background noise. Is that from your speakers?
No, that's just a delay, bro, from the live.
All right. Okay. Turn the live down then.
Can you still hear it?
Nah, it's good now.
Okay.
Yo, Fist, you just I think you just opened everybody's eyes tonight as to how AI is gonna either help us or take over us soon. 7 seconds for that, a full piece of music that you can literally record your vocals on top of. And if it did give you stems, because you did say in the chat that it gave you stems, if it gave you stems, you can actually just use the production and go mix it yourself and adjust it yourself and do crazy stuff, add your vocals, and you have a full song for free. That's crazy. I still can hear it, Joey. And I hear it loud and clear. Then take it off, please. Joey,
Yo, what's up, bro?
I can hear myself back from your mic. Please completely turn it down. All right, who's next? Kraviland. Let's go. It's gonna be a Middle Easternish type thing. My man's called Kraviland Oriental, and we've heard his stuff before. I did some dance performances. So, yo, Demo X, I see you on TikTok, man. The reason it's quiet over there, no one in the chat, is because everybody on the YouTube side. Hop over, we have the same stream going right now on YouTube. Much better sound quality. You can see the queue on the screen and much more. Oh, there we go. I like this. Fire! It was Iranian dance, you know? That. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand up and do it, but that's the basic idea. Yalla! Yo, Robbie, thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. It had a massive delay. I got the email like 6 minutes ago. I got the notification now, which is crazy. Awesome, I see you, man. You are a legend. You don't know why he's a legend, but he's a legend. The melody is nice, it is. I think you've done your drums really nicely, Craveland. However, regarding the bass, I think you could make it a bit more defined. So right now it comes through, it does add the weight, it sounds okay. But like if you want to really just like feel the bass more than having it in the background, try out some different samples. And if you don't want to change the sample, make sure you do add a little bit of saturation and a little bit of a 50-60 hertz just for it to cut through. Because I do feel like it was a little bit of a hollow type of bass that kind of feel the atmosphere, but it doesn't get felt. If that's what you want, of course. That's what I would do if it was my production. Just to make the bass a little bit more prominent, because nowadays that's super important in audience's perspective. They don't know why, but they feel better when the bass is better, when it's more audible. Okay. Joey, what are you up to, man? You're quiet.
Not much, bro. I just muted my thing in it because the delay is massive. It's like a good 40-second delay on what you actually saying on here and what I'm seeing. So I muted it because otherwise I get confused in it.
All right, that makes sense, man.
But I'm hearing it. I'm listening to you.
Feel you. That's no problem. Okay, who's next? We've got Sigma. It's called YouTube. Bro, the bass, a lot of it comes down to sound selection. With the right sound selection, whether it's 808 or bass sound, you go a lot of the way and then you just need to do some adjustments. But if you choose the wrong sound, you're just gonna make your job much harder because you have to fight against the kick, you have to fight against everything else to fix the bass. That's not the goal. You want to add your taste to the bass that's already working well and make it work better rather than fixing something that's sounding horrible and you're trying to do open heart surgery on top of, you know?
Talkadizer.
Oh wait,
More Soundgadizer.
that's the one. This is like perfect for background of the videos and just in general like adverts even. But more than that, I would say like these really airy intervals in TV where they show like some jungle or they show some beach. This would be perfect for it. If you have problems with your girl, put Soundgadizer. Simple as that. That works. I've tried it. They do become a little bit more noisy though if you do that. Pleasure, bro. Sigma, do you have a particular artist in mind for this? Is it one of those beats that you're selling? Because it has so much space for anyone to do anything really. You could rap, you could sing, you could do a poem. I Beats of You. I butchered the name, but yeah, pretty much. TikTok people, I see you joining. You're wondering why it's quiet because everybody are on the YouTube stream. Hop onto the YouTube side, hang out with the rest of the guys, see the queue on the screen, have the sound in the stereo, and just enjoy yourself. Yeah, put Soundgoodizer, and if you use Soundgoodizer normally on A, B, C, it doesn't work. You need to put it on Daddy. You put it on D, the second one on A, and the third one is on D again. It gives you Daddy. That's the combination, that's the sweet spot for Soundgoodizer. Nice one, man. Wait. I have something for you guys to hear. Wait.
No, don't tell me you're gonna put it on, bro.
Wait. By the way, that's a subscription alert. So anyone who subscribes on YouTube, if there is no music playing, you're gonna hear it clearly. It's gonna say shoo, and it's super nice. Let's go. You're next. I know. Zarkos drum and bass flip. I like that. Put it on what? AJ, you put it on Daddy. So like, as I said, the first one on D, second one on A, and then the third one on D again, it gives you Daddy. TikTok, we're talking about Soundgoodizer, by the way, if you're wondering what's happening. Yes, there is a way to skip, actually a couple of ways. If you go to the description of this live, you will see the tip jar, £5 for a skip, or you can go to my link in bio and do it with whatever method that you like. The quickest way is that tip jar in the description. Press on the link. Oh my, wow. Fire. Are you the only R&B guy in here? Quite possibly. You still learning how to mix low end and get good low end? Bro, that does take a while, but when it clicks, right now, we didn't have a bad low end. It wasn't a low end that was bothering me, so it sounded pretty good, man. Junie, that's all good. There is still a couple left to your tracks. Once again, if you do want to see the queue and have your song be played in stereo and you can hear it better, come to the YouTube side, bro. Skrillex is vibing, not anymore. 2015 maybe. You just need some drum and bass British people in here to do that. Kylan, there is a huge delay, bro. Huge delay. And that's the only downside of YouTube. Literally the only downside that I've found so far is that the delay in the comments are crazy. Apparently Twitch is like instant. So maybe they fix that soon. Yo, this was hard. The one thing that was missing from it though, just gonna put it down and quickly play the midway again. I think that little bit of a glue in the 50-60 hertz area, the sub area, that glue could make the whole thing sound more together, and the word that they like to overuse a lot, cohesive. So what I would say is that just take a look at the sidechain that you've done, because the kick is cutting through. You may be taking a lot of the a lot of the sub away, and you're cutting too much. If you're doing a compression-based sidechain, then that could be why. Try some dynamic EQ sidechain. Try a volume-based sidechain with like a couple of dBs, so you don't completely kill that impact of the sub every time the kick hits. And because the tempo is fast, and also because there are a lot of kick hits, that happens a lot. So every time the kick hits, a lot of the 808 goes away if you're doing a compression sidechain on a really aggressive settings. Where's the mid? Sounds a bit cut. You have problem with the mids? Sounds like a marshmallow festival. You couldn't get the high quality stems. Yeah, the vocal. I'm not judging the vocal. I'm judging the low end because I know that's the part that you had something to do with. The vocal is obviously what's been given to you. Yeah, demo. If you did send a skip, just confirm it for me in the chat. It should give me a notification, but if you, in case you did send it and it didn't give me, just confirm for me. Who's next? We've got Kylan coming up. TikTok people, the stream is running alongside the one that you're watching right now on TikTok on YouTube, and the cue's on the screen. I'm in 4K ish, and the sound's much nicer. It's in stereo, not through iRig. So, yep, there you go. Fist just said it. Do what Fist says. A lot of people who do what Fist says, they get good results. Oh, Kylan, you mix your music really nicely, but your vocals, need layers. Even if you don't want to do actual layers, make sure you do some synthesized layers, like just duplicate, use some plugins, pitch it up and down, make it thicker. I love how you mix your beat though. And trust me, it is the vocal that you're not liking, because the beat sounds fire. The delay is like a minute. That's crazy. I had 0 frame drop so far.
Literally the delay is like a minute now.
It's crazy. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything about it. People on TikTok, listen to what Fist is saying. You won't regret it. You heard this somewhere on TikTok before? You might have. Maybe my man shared it. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things you can do to thicken up the vocal in a sec. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that right after your track ends, bro. Give me a sec. Regardless. Really good production, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm literally just hearing it now, but it's awesome. Kudos, FO.
It is. 3D 4K 8K. Fist is saying in the chat on TikTok, people go to YouTube for better quality. Listen to your song in 3D 4K 8K. That's sick. Okay, so what I was gonna say about how you can thicken up the vocals, vocal frequency wise, honestly, I just feel like it sounds a little bit. it could be from your microphone, or it could be the amount of autotune you're slapping on, but it sounds a little bit robotic. So you could, if in that sense of things, regardless of the thickening things, if you want to make it a little bit more natural, try to do a bit of the tuning with Melodyne, so your autotune is not working super hard. If you haven't tried that, if you've tried it and I'm not hearing it, that's my bad. But frequency wise, I don't think you have problems. You're not making it overly thin by low cutting it too much, and you're not making it overly crisp and bright by adding too much top end. It's in the right place. It's cutting through. All it is that it lacks a little bit of weight, and that comes to two things. One, the way you sing and the way the tone of your voice is in general. You can't do much about that. That's your range. Second thing is the fact that I do think adding a lot of compression in general make that happen. It does make it a little bit thinner because it's taken out one way or another, right? But the main thing is that tone. So how you can thicken the vocals? First of all, so like if you're singing with your head voice and you're singing it like super airy, try one take that's super quiet, but you're singing it with your chest voice lower in a lower register. If it's a lower octave, even better. If it's not, if it's in the same tone, just try a different attitude and layer it under. You can compress the hell out of that and layer it quietly under. That's one way of making it thick. The other way is to duplicate the vocal and pitch it 3 lower, 5th lower, or 12 lower to make it thicker, depending on what works. 12 always works, which is an octave. Third way is to use plugins like Vocal Synth, which is by Isotope, or doublers. You can use doubler plugins, whichever you've got. Wave's got a bunch. And layer it. So like don't use it directly on the vocal. Send it to a parallel channel or do it on a copy and layer that in. So all these things, some of them, sometimes I use all of these. I do a little bit of a layering with doubler, a little bit of a layering with a different attitude, a little bit of a layering with vocal synth, and just see which one feels better for where. Demo X, yes, you can, bro. I did answer you on YouTube. The way you can skip on TikTok, if you just go to my link in bio, you will see it right under my email. And you can do it with whatever way you prefer, whatever payment method you prefer. It's only £5. And what did I want to say? As soon as you send it through, I'm going to get the email and I'm going to skip to your song. Thank you so much, by the way, for supporting the stream. Did I miss anything in the chat before we move on to the next track? Can I use chorus to layer? Yeah, bro. You can use all sorts of crazy stuff that you want to do. All I'm saying is don't do it on your original vocal. Keep the original vocal nicely edited and nicely clean sounding with the attitude of a lead vocal, and then whatever you want to do around it to make it sound crazy, thicken it, brighten it, overly compress it, send a lot of reverbs, whatever you want to do that's crazy and outside of the norm of lead vocal, do it in parallel and blend it in. Yep, it is your turn, bro. Let me. It's a Spotify track. Cool. Just been released as well, not long ago. 29th of March. TikTok people, listen to what Fist has pinned in the chat. Go ahead to the YouTube side, you won't regret it, people. Cue on the screen, a stereo sound quality, and a bunch more. Bro, what genre of music is this? Like, what category does that fall under? Video game music? Arcade music? This is arcade music? Yeah, I guess. BandLab General? They use BandLab for recording, bro, though. Vargas, the producer, I see you, man. I got your submission. You are in the queue. Holy shit. Bro, I feel like someone's gonna come get me. What was that? Oh, it was the electronic orchestra. I really felt like someone's coming to get me. I was doing something wrong. Teen Titans type beat? Who that? Mario on Snow Dust? You guys are. So, I need to hear electronic, I guess. Right. So, I think like if you had a purpose for this, bro, I struggle to see where you would use it apart from certain video games and certain scenes. But like as long as you have a purpose and you have a vision for it, that's fair enough. What I'm gonna say though is that you need to work on the quality of the production in terms of drums and the mix in general. Like, so it's not opened up nicely. You don't have much to work with. You have one melody, 2 layers of synth, but they're all jammed in the middle. So why not try to give it some space in a stereo field? Put it in an indie horror game? Yeah, certain scenarios it would work. But yeah, if you do have a proper plan for it, particular direction that you want to go, just let us know in the chat so people don't keep guessing. Even though it was funny. All jokes though. It's all jokes. No one's trying to shit on anybody's music in here.
Definitely not. So I would say that as well. Just because I'm commenting the way I am, it doesn't mean I don't like it or something. It's just, you know, I'm being funny.
Yeah, we hang out and we do that every time, even to the best of track. So don't take it seriously.
What I would add though, every good song needs a sound goodizer.
Top Godizer.
Okay, who next? One more time, people on TikTok, join on the YouTube side, which is happening right now alongside that. Q on the screen. Everybody else are in the chat. You can hang out. Also, you will hear your music in stereo, and the quality deserves to be heard rather than weird compressed TikTok algorithm sound through iRig. Joey, you are next, my man.
Yo, let's go.
It's called Hawk.
I'm delayed as fuck.
You are delayed as fuck. Just mute it so you can hear your beat properly and then come back. Tom and Jerry 2035 remake. I like the 808 rolls. You can up it from 8 to 300, not gonna make a difference. What are you saying, Marts? How high are you tonight, bro? This is one of those type of beats that there's like so much space for the artist to do whatever they want to do. Gaps and everything. The melody is not complicated.
Yeah, bro. So the cadence I was working on today as well is gonna fit it exactly perfectly. You will see in it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I'm gonna see you anyways. Bro, I did get your skip right after this. I will play yours. I see your submission as well. It's called Let This Go. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. Let me put you in the skip queue. Bro, I know the rest of the beat's gonna go this way, so I'm gonna stop it. But because I want to tell you what I think. You already heard what I think for the last night, like 2 hours I was talking about this, but let me actually drop the volume down and give you the feedback. So from here, what I said last night was the same thing. I'm gonna say it again. From here, as someone who's gonna use the beat themselves and not gonna sell it, this beat was not made to go on BeatStars or something. This is for him to write something and rap on. So from here, I suggested to him to not touch the arrangement as much, try to write what he wants to write, and then build the arrangement around the story he's trying to tell. That's why it's a bit repetitive like that throughout, because we didn't touch the arrangement. So he says that he has a cadence already in his head and he's gonna go right. So we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna wait for and see what he's gonna come up with in the next couple of nights, so we can hear to the full track. Listen to the full track. Bro, I wish I could do that too, Mark. What are you saying, Joe?
So this is not a finished version because I'm just hearing it with a delay, man. It's annoying the fuck out of me. But yeah, it's not a finished version, and it's basically the loop that we created, and the only thing is done on it is the intro, basically, and the rest is just left the way it is, because the way I work on it is I will write the lyrics for it, get the cadence for it, then I can work on the timing, so I know where I'm gonna put exactly what. Basically, that's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That's the best way of approaching it, in my opinion. That's the workflow I would do. Okay, who next? We've got the Skip. My man, I think your artist name is Awful Max with 2 X's at the end, but I have your name as Demo, just in case. Thanks for the Skip one more time, and let's go.
It was supposed to end this way. Now it's your way.
Sounding big already, bro.
You weren't supposed to turn the page and start again. Wait for it, babe. Don't run away.
Really cool sound choice on the drums.
Say wait for me, babe. Don't run away. Part of my mind, part of my soul. How could I?
Yo, what's your role on this? Did you make the beat, record it yourself? Let me know what you've done on this. Sounding fire. Yo, thanks for the follow, bro. Ty 2K. Bro, I did get your submission. You are in the queue. If you want to see your name in the queue, join the YouTube side. We're running the same stream on YouTube, and you have a much better sound quality. You have queue on the screen. Hop on to the other side. Sorry, I read your name wrong. I thought that's a 2. It's a Z. Tad dirty, might like treble. I would say it's the grit. I'm liking the grit. I wouldn't say it's a unintentional dirty. It's a clean dirty. I like it. Picasso. I actually love your vocal tone, man. Sigma, thanks so much for turning up. I will see you hopefully tomorrow night. Good night, man.
Part of my mind and heart and soul. How could I let this thing go? Let this thing go.
It could be certain playback devices are not liking the frequency balance, but in my headphones I haven't heard the issue that you're talking about yet. Ty Z, I feel you, man. Different music, but good. Yeah, man, we're gonna listen to it. Whatever you've done from anywhere is welcome in this. Zarkos, I did get your submission. However, I'm not writing the duplicates. I'm not writing the duplicates in the table. But then later on, at the end of the night, if we have time before the question and answer time, I am going to play the duplicate. So bear with me. Maybe we can actually play the duplicates as background music while we're having a chat and we do the question and answer part of the live. Because I did dedicate half an hour from 11:30 to 12 o'clock to question and answer. You can see it on the screen. Not you, TikTok people. It doesn't allow me to write for you on the screen. That's why you hop to the other side. See you on YouTube, people. Do not forget, that's the reason it's quiet over there. So, bro, feedback-wise regarding what you just sent, I enjoyed it. I think you had a nice different production. I love your vocal tone. The mix didn't have any problems that jumps out and say, "Oh, I fucked up this part." No, it was pretty nice. I didn't hear any issues. Mars did have some issues with the high end. It could be the playback device, or it could be a little bit of the frequency balance that's not translating well. That could come back to mastering.
You learn it from experience.
Your balance is right. The balance between the vocals and the beat is right, and also the balance of the low end sounds good to me in my headphones. So really well done. Have you released that, or is that a project that's upcoming? Let me know. If it's released, let people know how people can find you, where to find you, what's your name. Yeah, share some info with us. In your $2 earphones, bro, don't even talk to me. If you're listening to stuff on $2 earphone through a stream, don't even talk to me. Done released. All right, then it's gotta be coming out soon. Junie, are you in the chat? On either side, it's your turn, bro. I want to make sure you're with us before we play the track. Junie, confirm for me where you at. Guys, I love the fact that an automated chatbot sends that thing for me. I don't have to keep saying, please like the stream. So even though I ended up saying it again, because every time I see it, it reminds me that I need to say it. But hopefully you guys don't just like ignore it, because it really helps me out. We're not doing this for any sponsors. We're not doing this for with like, it's not a paid live in terms of submissions and stuff. So just having you like the live, share the live for me is gonna help me out a lot. It's a new channel, and I need to get to some of my goals that I've set for the channel. So I would love you guys to have my back in this journey. Junie, all right, let's go. Your name is different. Oh, it says BT at the end of the subject. My bad. This one's called Makeup.
Darling, I don't wanna fake love. Shorty better without makeup. Baby, I think we should make up. Darling, I don't wanna fake love. Darling, I don't wanna fake love. Shorty better without makeup. Shorty better without makeup. Baby, I think we should make up. Baby, I think we should make
Okay,
up.
you want some help with the vocals? I feel you.
Cause when you fucking with the rain, nigga, you better gaze to the sound. Better gaze to the sound. I'ma take you on a flight, Shamsuline.
I'm happy that you not recorded this in BandLab. That's the beginning thing. It doesn't sound like BandLab vocals.
Now I'm looking for a flight in the night, baby, wanna go Milan. Baby, wanna go Milan. Ring size, Chanel size, what's your price? Give me time, baby, take time. I ain't going, got me right here, chilling in Dubai. No, we
go on, Mars. Why not?
I don't wanna fade. Shorty better without makeup, better without makeup. Baby, I think we should make up. Baby, I think we should make up. Netflix while we make love, Netflix while we make love. Cause when you fucking with the rain, nigga, you better gaze to the sun.
Bro, you do have a good hook going on, so I think you just need to, as you said, fix the mix of the vocal. I will give you some pointers. Let me listen a little bit more. Bro, you recorded this on BandLab? I hold my hands up for the first time. It does not sound like it. Your vocal sounds clean.
Hey, yo, this is banging, bro.
On a headset in BandLab, crazy. Most vocals I get from BandLab are nasty. Whether it's the person's fault or not. Okay, so look, if you are also going to be mixing your vocals in BandLab, unfortunately, there is not much you can do. Most of the stuff I'm gonna say to you is not gonna make sense, and you're not gonna have the tools for it to do on BandLab. So as soon as you get onto a DAW, I can help you a lot. But right now, if I say go do a certain saturation thing, you don't have the tool for it in BandLab, and it doesn't let you add VSTs. But you haven't done a bad job in terms of balancing the vocal on top of the beat. You're not too loud on top of the beat, and you're not too quiet, which is the beginning mistake. A beginner mistake people make. To scratch? First of all, one more time, congratulations. Fist, you're leaving. Have a good night, bro. Thanks for coming. As always, enjoyed your presence and that AI track, man. Appreciate you. So, what I'm gonna say about... What I was going to say, congratulations on getting vocals like that with the $12 headphones through BandLab. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that as soon as you can get out of there, you can still record with a $12 microphone on a DAW, but then at least you can have certain tools available to you and certain things that you can do on DAWs that you can't on BandLab. And you will feel the difference simply by recording in WAV and not in M4A. The format itself, the beat depth, the sample rate, these are like the technical sides, but you're going to feel the difference in the quality of the sound from the same microphone. And then later on, just having the post-production plugins that you can use and certain things that people made for you, you can download for free, like vocal presets, just to try and tweak. So those options are not available to you right now, and I would love to help you out, bro. But whatever I say, you can't apply unless you come out of that. Also, while you're saving money for FL Studio, you know what they say? Try it before you buy it. For methods of trying, DM me or DM anybody in here. They will tell you how to try it if you don't know. Okay. Who's next? We've got Ashley. Ashley, where are you? Are you on TikTok or are you on YouTube? Show yourself. It's an ammo piano track, so it's going to be naturally 7 to 10 minutes. You feel like the mix was not quite there and would love any advice to improve. Let's go. The heart was broke. I filled it up until it overflowed. Keep you close. I said I'd catch you if you fall. And if they laugh, then fuck them all. The vocal's too quiet, so I'm adding a layer for you. Get you off your feet. Get back on your feet. You can take advantage of me. Bro, the vocals need to be a lot more audible, and also they need to create a vibe. I'm a piano, most of the tracks I've heard, those that had vocal, the vocal was taking over the atmosphere of the track a lot, and it was crisp and it was reverby. Ashley, I still haven't seen you in the chat, so please let me know if you are around, because if not, I will stop it. And because my feedbacks kind of doesn't matter at this point if you're not in the chat. Guys, if you're looking for a place to hang out with each other, apart from your personal DMs and social media, please join the Discord channel. No one spams over there. You just get some announcements about the live, and also you get a bunch of free samples that the guys send in different channels, and so much more that's gonna come soon on the Discord channel. It's free, and it's a place for you guys who are on my lives to hang out and be a part of a fam. Ash, is that yours? Is that you right now being played in the back? And if they laugh, then fuck them all. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, so you can take advantage of me. Yeah, man, Marts, that's what I was saying. So Ash, one more time, if you weren't in the live when I said that, the vocals, they need to turn up, right? And they need to be taking over the ambience of the track, because that's how amapiano vocals are. The way you slow down this track, because I love this track, I listen to it a lot, and you slowed it down by a fair margin, so having it so quiet like that doesn't quite work. I do feel like your music itself doesn't sound wrong in terms of the mix, but the vocal, because it's so quiet, it makes the listener trying to reach for that vocal level and try to like focus to find out what's happening. Whereas you want the vocal to be a little bit higher, a little bit more atmospheric for amapiano. I'm talking for your genre and not in whatever else. Like for rap vocals is different, but in this case, you want it to be a bit more atmospheric, controlled reverb, and just more audible than what it is currently. The rest of the track and the vibe of the track for the genre, it was fine. You're gonna start spamming my Discord? Go ahead, bro. Do your thing. We have moderators over there. That's a duplicate, and we've got Elliot. All right, let's see what Elliot's been up to. Elliot, show yourself in one of the chats. If your name is different, just remind me where are you and what's your name in the chat. And it's called Floating. You got it, my man. Ash, thanks so much for sending it in. I appreciate you. Elliot, I see you, man. Thanks for confirming. TikTok people, hop onto the YouTube side. The reason it's quiet over there is because everybody are on the YouTube live currently right now, and you can see the queue, you can have the music in stereo, and so much more that we can do over there that we can't on TikTok. So see you on that side. You've got ways. Apply it for good, Marts. Don't apply it for evil. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what's missing from this. The main thing that you're lacking is a lot of mid-range. So right now, you have a sub, you have a low end, and you have a high mids and top end, high end. What's missing is that mid-range, especially low mids and around 2K, 1K. Excuse me. And especially more noticeable on the vocals. You low cut the vocals. This is one of the biggest mistakes when people start mixing their own vocals. In general, new mixing engineers, they make this mistake a lot. And we talked about it so many times. You low cut the hell out of your vocal. This is based on what I'm hearing. You low cut it to around 200, 250 hertz, right? If not more. And that makes it thin. Instead of low cutting the vocals that much, if you want to control the muddy area of the vocal, what you do is that you do a dynamic band, a dynamic EQ, or a multi-band compressor, and you take care of it. You reduce it instead of cutting it out. So there is a difference between controlling frequencies and cutting out frequencies. When you cut out, you end up with this type of thing. You're either too dark or you're too thin because you cut so much of a mid-range. And when you reduce, you take it under control. That's what you want to do. The vibe of the track is nice. I don't think necessarily the beat itself is the issue, even though the low end wasn't as defined and nice as it should be for a house genre. because you did hashtag house. Um, but I think the main problem is the vocal and how thin they are. How the thinner you make the vocal, the brighter they get, and it just sounds sibilancy and weak. What's up, Chivo? Welcome, man. Great to have you here. Hop onto the YouTube. You know what's the deal. I want to see you over there, man. Sir Blinks, I just got your submission. You are in the queue. Let me know if you are on the TikTok side or on the YouTube side, even though I do recommend that you be on the YouTube side. That's where everyone's at. Cam TK, Cameron, let's go. Future Travis Scott type beat. You need to add some, you need to keep some of the mid-range of your vocals in. Like, instead of taking it out, bring them back in. The mid-range of the whole track itself wasn't the problem. The mid-range of the vocal was mainly, in my ears, lacking, right? But the low end needs to be taken care of as well. It needs to be more defined. And it could be to your sound selection. It could be sound selection. It could be the way you mixed it. Bro, I see you. Sir Blinks, thanks for confirming, man. You are in the queue. And if you want to see the queue, come to the YouTube side. I have it on the screen. And you can hear your music in stereo. Dynamic band. So if you're using a dynamic EQ, Marts, you can like literally the way an EQ band works, how you like put it in the bandwidth that you want on the frequency that you want, and you can reduce or cut out. Dynamic band just simply makes it so it works like a multi-band compressor on that particular frequency band with the width that you set. So it doesn't take it away at all times. It only takes it away when it goes above that certain threshold. As soon as that frequency is louder than the threshold, it's going to start reducing it dynamically, which means that it's not going to overdo it and it's not going to get rid of the whole thing if it's not around. It's a great way of controlling things, anything really. Yo, this is a really dark, nasty vibe beat. I like this. It's a type of sample. If it's a sample, it's a type that I would use. You've done your drums nicely. What's missing from this? It's the dominant 808. Your 808 is super low and super subby. It's providing that side of the things, but it's not providing that harmonics in the mid-range, in the low mids and the upper mids. So you either need to saturate it a little bit to bring it out, or just try out different samples. This sounds out of key or something. I mean, the only thing that could sound a little bit out of key is the 808 with the sample, because the sample sounds fine. But I doubt you can even hear the 808 on the iRig on TikTok. And I'm hearing it super low on my headphones, so I'm not sure how you're, what do you think is out of key, bro? Sir Blinks, welcome, man. Great to have you here. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you still haven't, and press that like button for me on the live. I appreciate you. Robbie Blue, let's go. But yeah, Cam, the only thing I'm gonna say is that same thing about the 808. That's all you need to take care of. A different sample will do you better. Just try out a couple, sometimes shorter, more grittier 808. Work better with this type of dark beats rather than a long, stubby one. Robbie, let's see what you've been up to.
Hoping all my day one partners on the block had a good day, yeah. No credit cards.
Marks, that's just dark, bro. That's just Aggressive and dark. What do you
I'ma
mean?
make it home if I smoke and get stopped on a good day. We need some good days.
No, bro, I know it's no hate. We're just having a discussion. I want to know what you thought was out of key, so maybe I can give a feedback. Because the person who produced it is on the YouTube side. They can't see your message on TikTok. If you want to hang out with the rest of the people, hop onto the YouTube side. I would love to have you there.
Feels with laughter when I think about your joy on a good day. I had some good days.
A bit dark? No, more than a bit dark, bro. KZ, I see you, man. I appreciate that you're hanging around. Not long to your track.
Shirts versus no shirts, hoping with my friends on a Saturday. South DeKalb Mall used to be my shit back in the day. Yeah, those were the good days.
This is R&B. Someone was asking for R&B. Was that you, Robbie? I think it was you asking for R&B, people. Really good voice. Nice solid low end on the beats.
On a good day, we had some good days. On a good day, graduation time. I'ma make.
Just someone thought, my man thought that you're off key. Something's off key in your beat cam. That's what I was talking to my man over there, and yeah, that's it. It is. Marts, I like this. This is a really nicely done vocal. Nicely done beats. Really clean, good R&B song. Nice vibes, bro. Well done, Robbie. Where are you, by the way? I can't see you. Don't be scared, man. There is nothing to be afraid of. It's just there is always room for improvement. I still listen to my tracks and I feel like there's something's off after 10 years. So that's what we're doing here. We try to give each other the experience that we had in our career and in our journey, so you can maybe take something away from it and improve your track. I'm not sure if Robbie is in here. Really cool track though. TikTok people, if you're just joining and you see that it's quiet over there, the reason is because everybody are on the YouTube side. If you want to hang out with everyone, see the queue on the screen and have the sound coming to you in stereo, much better quality than what you're hearing right now on TikTok, just head over to the YouTube side. What's my YouTube? Just go to my TikTok bio. There is a YouTube icon right beside my name, man. Press on that. But the username is the same, mmvmusicproductions, exactly the way I spelled it on TikTok. The fastest way is through my bio, though. So I want to see you over there. Make sure you hop on. I don't think Robbie was in the chat, so all that feedback that we gave should do it with that one. Next one is Vargas, the producer. Bro, I think you are in here, but just confirm for me. So in the email, you're saying your first client, a learning process for me. Any feedback will help. You're not looking for perfection, trying to learn and release onto the next. Good attitude. Let's go.
On the grind, I can sleep when I die. On the grind,
show yourself, man.
I can sleep when I die. On the grind, I can sleep when I die. On the grind, on the grind, on the grind, I can sleep when I die. On the grind, I can sleep when I die. On the grind, on the grind, on the grind, I get plenty of sleep.
Vargas, I see you. Chat, go ahead, do your thing, give your feedback. I'm gonna add on right after you. So Vargas, you said it's your first client. Is that a mixing thing? Did you do the mix and the master, or is it your beat? What was the client for? Oh, it was a mixing job. Okay. Alright, bro. Honestly, so much that I want to say. I'm gonna try to say it like as many as I can. Firstly is that the low end, it has a rumbly, so like the bass itself was rumbling, and instead of controlling it, I think because I'm trying to find out exactly what happened with the low end to make it sound like that. Oh, one of the reasons that brass stab doing it like it's happening directly on top of your drum and bass in the middle, and it didn't take care of the low end of the brass. So first of all, having that stab doesn't help. Every time it hits, I hear a rumble. Second thing is that you want the bass to have some harmonics to it. Right now, it's super subby, and I doubt any of the guys can hear it on the phone or on smaller headphones than mine, because it's so deep. You want your bass to have some harmonics, and the way you get that is some parallel processing, some saturation, some distortion in parallel blended in. Second thing I want to say is that the vocals need to be higher. The vocals too quiet, too thin, and it's taken away from the power of the track. So your gain staging in general, the way you gain stage the whole thing, if I want to give you a table of priority, is always for this genre in particular, is your kick and snare, your drums. Then your vocal sits somewhere alongside snare, or maybe a little bit louder or a little bit quieter, so it's in and around the snare level, your vocals, and then it's your bass, then it's your melody, and then it's your effect. That's how I usually structure the gain balance of this type of music. And then from there, you can do obviously the panning, which I think you didn't really pay attention to. The stereo field is so super important, where the melody sits compared to the vocal. What if this stab sound was panned left and right, or at least had some stereo widening on it so it wouldn't get in the way of the drums and bass? So all these things you need to think about, right? Um, but as you said, your first client, a learning process, and that's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully, just give you some different perspective of looking at the same thing. Maybe you can improve it. This one was released on Spotify, but maybe for the next one, you can just hear a deep low end. You probably can hear it, but like it's not the low end that you want to, not the low end that you're used to hearing. That's what I'm saying. It needs to be more defined. That's the word for it. I don't know. Like when I say defined, it probably sounds like, oh, yeah, of course it needs to be more defined. But I try to explain the frequencies. I try to explain why it's not like that. At the same time, though, if we every time talk about the very technical, it's just gonna get boring. You're just gonna get the boring live. You got it, bro. Like ear candy in between. Okay, KZ is next. Let's go, bro. Why does it say Barbara on the email? Is that you, Tazy? Because it should be like in terms of Q, that should be you. That's not you. Did I miss people in between? Bro, I feel like I missed people in between. Barbara, who's that? Drop me a little message. I need 2 people, Fourth Hawkage and Barbara. That's before Taz. I'm gonna play the Tazzies because that's how I put the queue. It's my bad, but I can see those 2 guys in the queue as well right now. They came in the spam folder. Just confirm, Fourth Hawkage and Barbara. Who are you and where are you? I think this one's yours, right? Final Destination, Hazy? Yeah, Final Destination. Junie, I do see your second submission. As I said, if we don't have any new submissions after Serb links, and there is no questions in the chat for the last half an hour, I'm gonna keep going with the duplicates. Yo, did you make the beats as well, or is it just the vocals you recorded and mixed? Noisy, that's exactly my question.
I don't care about your nickname, your street name, your last name. Talking large on the net, but live in the flesh, get blast on the head, mate. Regretting all of your life decisions, but sorry, bro, man, it's too late. Paper planes, the private jets, the double checks, I'm up next and I can't wait. Pull up in niggas, we thieves, ain't wearing my heart on my sleeve. When I enter the room, they leave.
Bro, let me know. I know the chat is like 30-40 second delay. The guy from TikTok? Sam, is that you? Yes, it should be. Your mate made the beats, okay. The problem is not in the beats mainly, the problem is the way the vocals been mixed. And I will tell you why it's like that. 1 month. That's the same problem we talked about for 2 other songs. But I'm gonna show you visibly why in a sec.
You see the way that I bop. I know you like all the fancy shit, so I'll take you straight to expensive shops. Prada, Gucci, anything you name, I'll cop. If you wanna go flex, then darling, give me the keys, we'll swap.
Guys, if you just joined the stream and you still haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go ahead and do that. You're gonna get some long form content as well as Monday to Friday. These streams go on at 10 p.m. UK time. So I would love to have you on board. Press that like button and subscribe to the channel so I can see you more often.
I'm not on the same things like you. I'm the one in a Mercedes. Yeah, we don't want them Mercedes. Pull up in niggas, we thieves. Ain't wearing my heart on my sleeve. When I enter the room, they leave. It's snowing outside ski. I'm telling my gang breathe. Making beef for my boss who eats. I was raised and born in the streets.
Okay, let me take care of this little thing so I can show you what I mean and what is the problem with your vocals. So right now you should be seeing this EQ on the screen, right? This is the EQ of my voice, as you see as I'm talking, is reacting. What you've done to your vocals is this. If I talk like now, I can't hear it the way you guys are hearing it because I hear the TikTok mic, but right now you should hear a radio-like sound that's super thin and is super weak. But not only that, you also went ahead and you added a reverb without controlling it. So that causes the vocal to be like that. It's like a tiny little bit of a vocal on top of a big beat, and you're just coming through as if like you're rapping to your mate on the phone, right? So instead of that, pull this shit back, put it around the 100, 150 max, and then look, I'm doing this to take care of my low mid mod. If I solo this particular band for you, this is what I'm taking out every time. This little band. And this is the part I'm adding in by expansion. The lack of low mid frequencies caused it. He took out way too much. He needs to put back in all that information. Sounds like you're standing right behind me. Yeah, man, frequencies can do that. Look, the more I cut the high, if I cut the highs of my vocal, you're gonna hear me go further away. That's a human perception, right? If I cut that out, this is me coming presumably in depth and a bit further away. By the way, guys, on TikTok, I know there's only 2 people on TikTok. That means like I'm showing people on the screen right now how my vocals sound, and you're not getting that, so I apologize. For YouTube people, they can see the EQ and they can hear the change in my vocal. But yeah, so the brighter a sound is, the closer and upfront it will feel. Like the more mid range and the more top end it has, the more upfront, and the less mid range and the darker it is, the more further back you hear it, like that. So let's put it back where it was and continue. I hope that helps with your vocal EQs. I didn't hear anything from a fourth Hawkage, so we're gonna move on to Sir Blinks. If you know who's that in the chat, and if you are in the chat, fourth Hawkage, just drop me a message. Bro, you're too high, Mart. I'm miles away, thousands of miles away. Let's go.
It's your body boy.
Yeah, man. The sound that you're hearing, the playback device you're using to mix, is either lying to you massively or is helping you out by telling you the truth. And a lot of people are not in a good environment.
I just wanna be alone and make my money daily. I don't wanna fuck with you, I know you're not the same now. They go tell you that they loving, but never loving. Just busy hating, I gotta get up and making my money. Just busy chasing, isn't it funny? I owe no one an apology, this is a tragedy. You're getting hold of me and it is spreading me. Before I get this is a felony and it's a friend of me, everything's happening. I'm getting out of my mind, it made me to realize, not everybody's nice. I'm dripping designer.
Once again, this vocal has the exact same problem. Way too much of a low cut. You took out a lot of the mid range. A little bit less than the last one, but still the same problem.
I don't wanna fuck with you, I know you're not the same now. I just wanna be alone and make my money daily.
Marts, are you talking about me or the track? Are my levels off? I didn't change any levels. What happened to the levels? Is anybody else experiencing issues with my voice?
I pray I make it before I just go back home. I'm busy making my moolah this all night long. I'm busy making my moolah this all night long. Me and my guys and we pull up into wagon. I just wanna be alone and make my money daily. I don't wanna fuck with you, I know you're not the same now. I just wanna be
I sound fine. Marts, it could be you. If anybody else can confirm that something's wrong with my voice, because I didn't change anything. The EQ is back where it was.
I don't wanna fuck with you, I know you're not the same now. I just wanna be alone and make my money daily. I don't wanna fuck with you, I know you're not the same now.
Right. This had a lot of issue with the vocals. So do I have to put my EQ back up again? Let me put my EQ back up again and tell you exactly what this one had problems with. So look at this again. And all right. So around this area of my vocal, once again, I cannot hear the sound that you guys hearing. I'm hearing my TikTok microphone. There are 2 microphones here, right? And I'm EQing this one, which is the YouTube mic. So inside your vocals, around these sort of areas, somewhere here, or it could be somewhere here, you gotta dig for it, right? But there are resonances that sound like that. So let's say I found one here, even though I can't hear it. Let's say that. What you do is you put the gain back to 0 without touching the frequency. Yeah, 0. And then you make that dynamic and you drag it a little bit down. 3 dBs, 5 dBs, depending on how aggressive that resonance is. And it's going to control it. You, on your vocals, in the last track, Blinks, you had a lot of that. A lot of these resonances, that's what they're called, in the vocal, especially in your higher mid. So, Robbie Blue, we did listen to your track and we thought it was a really nice one. It was a nice R&B. I think the feedback I gave was that the mix was not is super cool and the beat was not mixed nicely. Your vocals was mixed nicely. We didn't have any problems with it. We did ask where are you and didn't hear anything back from you. So maybe you can just go ahead and watch back your section, which was probably around 15-20 minutes ago. Yes, bro. So okay, this was the last track of the normal reviews. These are all duplicates. I'm gonna keep the duplicates because this last 20 minutes is dedicated to showing you stuff that you want to see, like question and answers. So let's take care of that now. What was the first question? Can you show us a clipping incident and what to do? A clipping incident is if, let's say, so this is this mic that you see right now coming through is the TikTok mic. You can see as I'm talking, it's hitting around like on the peak level. If I talk really directly into it, it's hitting around -5, -4. If I push this up like that, it's clipping right now. It was sounding horrible on TikTok. I can hear myself because that's the mic I'm hearing, right? If it goes super loud, let me actually drag a sound and make it clip. All right, that just clipped. You can see the red above 0, that's clipping, right? By the way, I'm going to remind you again. Right now, I just pulled the volume on the mixer down, but I didn't touch the input gain. That input gain is still clipping. That shit's still way too loud. This doesn't necessarily help it going into any plugin. So bear that in mind. You don't want to clip into the mixer. First of all, first and foremost, fix your levels before you hit the mixer. So right now, this should clip, and it does. What you do, the best thing to do is to gain stage it right, is to not obviously add so much volume. Make sure it's coming in at a healthy level. Right now, it's coming around -12. And then if I want to add some gain, I could do it multiple ways. I could do it with a gain plugin. I could do it with a compressor. I could do it with even on the EQs. But what you do if something is clipped and it came to you, right? So like you have a recording that the clipping is embedded into it. If the recording was a recorded in 32-bit float, thanks to that technology, you have some headroom of saving the recording. But a lot of the times that's not the case. If a clipping is recorded into a particular piece of audio, the only way that you can really do it is by stuff like RX declip. Like there are tools like this RX9 by Isotope called declip and declick. They will help you, but they don't still remedy the situation the way they should. By the way, just give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna end the TikTok stream because it doesn't make any sense for them at this point. They can't see anything and they just get confused. One moment. All right. So based on what I just said, clipping wise, your best bet, your best way is to not clip into the recording. If you did, and it's like a sample thing and you can fix it, do it. But if it was your vocal and you clip, you're in trouble. And then you need to go do open heart surgery, find plugins, and you still won't get to what you want to do. So the best bet is to re-record the shit. You got it, bro. Appreciate you coming in and sending your tracks, Sir Blinks. So any other questions while we have 15 minutes. I'm gonna check the email real quick. Nothing new. How do I mark the video or bookmark it? What video? This video? The chat's gonna be delayed, so like when I say this video, it's gonna take him 40 seconds to hear that. So I have to wait. But meanwhile, if you've got any other questions, now would be the time to ask. I can show you in FL Studio as much as I can without ruining the setup, but actually, I can show you a little bit of what my vocal chain for this shitty mic. So this is a Presonus mic that came with my um, audio interface almost 8 years ago, 9 years ago, right? So this mic for itself probably is like 30, 40 quid max. Mart, I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure how you can like save videos on YouTube. I will have to research for you. If anybody knows how you can save videos on YouTube, help out my man. Otherwise, I will check it out for you. So this is my vocal chain for this particular mic. Because we're on a live, I have a vocal gate so that, as you can see, when I'm talking, if my signal below this level, nothing comes through. So like on my mouth noises, some of them are too loud and they come through, but that's the purpose of it. The higher I put the gate, the higher it's gonna block out sounds. After that, just the low cut around 127. I'm not even touching the low mids. I could do that, and it makes my voice a little bit more crisp. But the mic itself doesn't have that much low mid, so I haven't touched it. I'm going into RVox, which is a compressor, a vocal compressor. Super simple. And I'm getting a lot because I want to compress myself a lot because I don't want to add a lot of input gain. Again, these are all for the live purposes and not for singing purposes. And then I go to a crazy amount of fresh air, which I never do like that, but it works for this scenario and this microphone. And then I go to a de-esser, just taking out all that nasty S's we added with fresh air. Into a black box to saturate a little bit. I'm mixing it in 40%, 40% on the mix. Both even and odd harmonic are being added. And that's it. That's what my current vocal chain for TikTok was. For this mic is a lot less. On OBS, I have a EQ, a little bit of a compression, no amount of saturation, and a really like subtle gate for my mouth noises. But this mic is like a 400, 500 pound mic, and it just sounds wonderful, even dry. So that's the difference that it makes. When you have a better mic, you do less to get it to what it should be. When you have a shittier mic, you have to do more. The chat system is horrible on YouTube. I don't know why they don't take care of it as well. It's not like it's not rocket science either. Just a chat, put it in back in time. You're not gonna die, you know. Guys, as I repeated it a couple of times, seems like no one has any questions. If that's the case, I can play a couple of duplicates for the end of the live. We have the Junie duplicate, which was first. And then we've got Ernest. Just let me know if you are in here, Junie and Ernest, so we can listen to your duplicates for the last few minutes. Also, if you do want to hear like anything specific, if you want to know what type of music I make, anything about outside of music reviews, now is the time. So chat to me, give me suggestions and ideas. Let's hang out for 10 minutes or so and then wrap up for tonight. I wish the chat wasn't so slow so I could know actually who's in here. It doesn't even show me who's in here. Can anybody see actually how many people are in the chat? Marts, is there anybody else apart from you in here? Yeah, Gate is a great tool for multiple things. Four others. Okay, so the numbers have dropped, and it's actually fine. If there is no question and there is nobody in here who wants to send any more music, we can wrap up early for tonight. Only 10 minutes early as well, so I feel like we've done most of the things that we want to do with this particular live. Let's do that. Yo, thank you so much for staying, all four of you who are still in here. And I will see you tomorrow night as well. I will notify you on Discord because tomorrow is a Champions League semifinal that many of us will want to watch. I definitely want to watch. And if it doesn't go to extra time, we're going to make it in time for 10 o'clock as always. But if it does go to extra time, we will have to postpone it because, man, I'm not going to miss that. And so have a good night. Have a good rest of your evening and day wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow night. Thank you so much for the support. I enjoy your company as I always do. I did tonight as well. Bye bye, guys.
Always, man. Thank you. Cheers.
Still here, Joey.
No, man. I came into Discord channel because there's nobody on YouTube.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, is that you, Mart? I thought it's Joey.
No.
All right, let me put this
Yeah.
on. Let me put this on this thing. That's the outro. I like that. So,
Yeah, but like I said, the clipping and the vocal problem is pretty much what every song's got. So maybe that.